I need my glasses. Haribo.
Maharaj, Dandavat.
Dandavat, devotees.
Dandavat.
Dandavat.
Dandavat. How are you, Maharaj?
I'm good, Prabhu. I'm good, thanks. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord and the devotees.
How are you, Maharaj?
I'm okay, Dr. Shahu.
I listened to your YouTube lecture. I was listening about Hegel's philosophy. You spoke about Hegel, theory of consciousness,
Okay.
God. Yes. I want you to speak today also.
Okay.
Dandavat, Rose, Dandavat, and Didi Jayanti. Dandavat.
Ross Prabhu, how are you doing?
Hang in there. Thank you.
Hanging in there. Okay.
Hang in there. Yeah.
Like the monkeys.
Yeah.
A nice day today here. 70 degrees. Oh, thank you, Phil. Here he is.
Dandavat, Prabhu Keshava. Dandavat.
Pranams.
Dandavat.
Maybe we'll start with Vandanam today. All right, you have that? Page 38. Okay. Vandeham Śrī Guru
Śrī Yutam Padakamalam Śrī Guru Vaishnavanscha Śrī Rupam Sagrajatam
Jatam
Bhavana
Sahagatam
Tansahivam
Natha
Advaitam
Sadhu
Savadutam
Prodhitam
Variyana Sahitam Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Deva
Devam
Shri
Sri Radha
Krishna
Krishna Padana
Bhakta
Padana Lalita
Skanvita
Vishaka
Om Agana
Gandhasya Jnana Ajnana Salakaya Chaksur Anandita Yana Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha
Puja
Śrī Guru
Guru Vandita
Bhava
Bhavantaya Sada
Purva
Purva Paraya Parampara
Acharita Praya Pramurtate Ake Nirmala Nihasya Nirvitam
Nirvastram samskaram sadara Vande
Śrī Gurudeva
Gurudevam Nantasira Acharya Varyam
Purvavista
Purvavista Supurakam
Ruga
Gurugaya Satamusitam
Sampusitam
Chaitanya
Chaitanya Chinta
Samasta
Samasta Veda
Nirupa
Nipunam Sri Rupa
Govinda Vidam
Govinda
Bharatanum Bhakti Arvitam Sundaram Bande
Nande Vishwa
Vishwa
Guruna Jagupya Bhagavad Vimonam Hi Vijapadam
Mohi Bijapadam Devam
Vandiyata Sushanda Badanam
Suchanda
Balarga Chela
Balagari
Shitam
Chilitam
Tanrananda Purasadeko Paranam Vairagya Bija
Araham
Bodhi
Vairagya Vidyam
Gri
Buddhi
Siddhantanidhi
Siddhanta
Purati
Nidhim Subhati
Saraswatanam
Lasitam Sarva
Bandam
Swatangaram
Sukadantalikam Pranamyam
Sridharam
Param
Swaram Shridharam Shri Siddhanta
Siddhanta
Siddhanta Saraswati
Saraswati
Vidito
Vidito Gauriya
Guru Guru Anvaye
Vato Vato
Tato Vanu
Nirvana Gagane Yoga
Pravami
Prasankirtane
Yodore Sankirtana
Mayavadati
Mayavad
Vatauliya Jaganimam Krishna
Krishna
Prema
Prema
Sudabhi
Svadita Gahana
Dukam Pravutam
Pradat Prabhutam
Namo
Nama Buri Kishoraya
Kichoraya
Bhatta
Bhakta
Vadura
Varita
Bhattaya
Murtade Gaurangri
Gauram Girihi
Padmani
Padma Vrihangaya Radha Bhava Vishe
Vande
Vande Bhakti Vidonam
Shri
Sri
Gaura Shakti
Gaura
Swarupakam
Sakti Swarupakam
Bhakti Shastra
Bhakti
Jana
Sastra
Saramita
Gita
Radhara
Samara Jaram
Sudamiri
Radharasa
Gaura
Sudhamini
Vraja Vijachi Seshai Vaishnavai Vandeya Vigraham Jagannath
Jagannatha Prabhum
Vande
Bande
Prema
Prema Bija Bhritya
Vidya
Vaishnavam
Jagannath
Vancha Kalpataruyasha Kripa Sindhujaye Vata Patitanam Vaishnaveyo Namo
Namo Namaha
Namo Namaha
Panchatattvam
Panchatattvam
Krishnam
Krishnam
Bhaktarupa
Bhaktarupa
Swarupakam
Sarupakam
Bhaktavataram
Bhaktavataram
Bhaktakyam
Bhaktakyam
Namami
Namami
Bhakta
Bhakta
Shaktikam
Saktitam
Namo
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 Mahavadanyaya
Mahavadhanaya
Krishna
Prema
Premapradayate
Bhaktayate
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
Krishnaya Krishna
Name
Chaitanya
Gura Sri Namaha
or
Jayata
Ayatam Sarata
Suratamur
Tangur Hama Manda
Mamamate
Matavati
Na
Mat
Sarva
Sarvasva
Bhatamurya Ramadana Bhumota Diya
Vidyadhara
Vrindaya
Kalpa Drumadhara Simada Ratnagara Simhasana Satu Gandharva Siva
Sarvasat
Namarasa Rasambhi Bhamshi Tatastita Krishnana Venu Swanar Gopi Gopinatha Sriyestu Naha Vrindayi Tulasi Devai Priyayi Kesavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Padede Satyatvayi Namo Namaha
Atana
Atanatvamanta Guru Guruna Bhavatvadam Vyasam Jagat Guruna Nato Tattvajam
Jai Saparikara
Jaya Saparikara Sri Sri Guru Gauranga Gandharva Govinda Sundara Bharata Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharyadev, Srila Shanta Maharaj ki jai, ki jai,
Jai.
Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Mayapur Dham ki jai, Navadvip Dham ki jai, Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Mat ki jai, Jai Shri Bhakti Vedanta Institute ki jai, Bhakti Saraswati Institute ki jai,
Saraswati ke jai.
Jai Srimati Tulsi Devi ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki jai, Vrindavan ki jai, Jai Samaveda Bhaktivedanta ki jai,
Jai Sar-
the assembled devotees. All glories to all the worldwide devotees. Gaur Premanandi, Hari 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 Gaur.
Hari Bol. Dhanavad Soba Devi.
Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Sandavadi.
What's the day? Any holy day?
No.
No. So now we changed our time, I think. We're back 1 hour. Back and forth, changing times. I think they're trying to pass some kind of a legislation that will fix the time. And we don't have to go back and forth anymore. A little confusing, especially when you're dealing with the worldwide devotees. Everybody has different time schedule, time zones.
Can I ask you some question?
Yes, Mataji, what can we say? What can we?
I just wanted to know what is the difference between self-consciousness and consciousness, and then what is desire, then what is self-recognition.
I think we answered that last time, desire. But self-consciousness and consciousness is a very interesting question. Consciousness, we all know, is a reflection. A reflection. There's some object, and then there's something that's reflected back. There's a reflection on the object. Just like when you look in the mirror. There's a difference between the thing in the image in the mirror and what is being reflected in the mirror. You may be looking in the mirror, your image will appear in the mirror, but you are also different from that image. Consciousness is something like that, a reflection. There's the object, and then there's that in which it is reflected. The consciousness in that sense is like a mirror. Sometimes they speak of the mirror of the mind. The mind is like the mirror, and the image outside and the world is reflected into that mirror. So consciousness is something like that. You are aware of an object that is being reflected into the consciousness. So there's consciousness and there's the object. They're the same, but they're different. Just like the image in the mirror is the same as you, but it's different from you. And there's a peculiarity there too, because the image is not you. It looks like you, but it's not you. If you analyze the image in the mirror, you'll find it's made of glass. Made of glass, and some behind the glass there's some mercury, some substance, silver. And if you analyze the image in the mirror, you'll find it is made of glass. It's not made of flesh and bone like you are. So there's a difference. Although there's a similarity, There's a difference. In the same way, the object outside of consciousness and the object in the consciousness are different substances. They're made of different things. They're not exactly the same. So which one is the real you?
The consciousness is the reality.
What? What she said?
She said the consciousness is the reality.
Consciousness is the reality. And the mirror, the reflection in the mirror is not the reality. You are the reality. But in consciousness, your consciousness is the reality. Because without the consciousness, you could not see anything. There would be no object in the consciousness if the consciousness wasn't there. Actually, we can even speak of the object if there's nothing for it to be the object of. So the object doesn't exist independent of the subject. Now, when we speak of self-consciousness, that is a different thing altogether. Self-consciousness is not a reflection. It's not that the consciousness becomes conscious of its consciousness. We don't do that. We can't do that. Consciousness doesn't become conscious of its own consciousness. There's something about the self that is absolute. Absolute is by itself, its own absolute nature, aware of itself. That is the nature of spirit. In this material world, things aren't aware of themselves. There has to be the thing and its awareness. There has to be the object and its consciousness, or the object and the subject. But in the higher domain of the self, it is already by its inherent nature aware of itself. That is what we call spirit. Spirit differs from matter. That spirit is aware of itself. And that is the nature of our self and every self. It is inherently aware of itself. It's inherently self-conscious. Not by any act does it become self-conscious, but by its nature, its inherent structure, its inherent substance is self-aware. It's a higher conception than consciousness. Consciousness we can speak of, a reflection, an act. But in spirit, it's a spontaneous truth. It's the principle. So everything in the spiritual world is self-aware. The whole spiritual world is like that. It's made of chintamani. Chintamani, it is described in the scripture. Chintamani means
Yes.
chintamani.
Chintamani.
Chintamani. Mani is what? Mani is a pearl or a gem.
Mm-hmm.
A gem. And chinta means conscious. And the spiritual world is made of conscious gems. Chintamani. They're all conscious gems is built out of that. Something very beautiful and self-aware.
Yes. How do you reach to the level of absolute idea, geist or spirit or consciousness? How being the self-conscious being, how they can attain the
How do you
state of absolute idea?
You are already that. You are already that. You have to remove the ignorance that's not allowing you to see it. Right now, the souls are covered by so many misconceptions. No clear knowledge or understanding of anything. Because how will they know these things? How will they learn these things? If they have no guru, if they have no teacher of that higher world, how will they know these things? Why do we have schools? Because children were born ignorant. Om agina timidandasya, ginanjana salakaya, chakshurun militamyena, tasmai Śrī Gurave Namah. We say this prayer every day. I am born in ignorance. I am born not knowing. Otherwise, why do we have schools? Why does everyone want to go get an education? If we knew everything, why would we need such a system? We don't know. We need to be educated. That is human life. Animals don't require that. They run around and do whatever they want. They don't require any education. They don't require any school. They eat, they sleep, they have mate, have sex, and die, and fight, and die. We do that also. We eat and sleep and have sex and die, fight and die. That is a lower animal nature that we also possess. But a human being has a higher nature. That's why they have educational system, to take care of that higher nature, because we are not satisfied merely to eat and sleep and mate and defend. That is not enough for the human existence. Education, philosophy, religion, literature, history, all these subjects are part of human nature, necessary for the human culture, human civilization, not the animal kingdom. Animals know nothing about educational system. They know nothing of philosophy or religion. And they can't. They're not built to do that. They do not even know themselves as spontaneously self-conscious beings. They have no knowledge of the self. Even most ordinary people have no knowledge of that. They don't know what spirit is.
Yes.
They only know what matter is. I have no idea what spirit is. But spirit is part. Excuse me.
Can we understand this way? Like there is a self-conscious being. Like there are two persons and both of them are self-conscious. And there are human desires and animal desires, as you said. Then when we have the self-consciousness, then we reflect and act on the basis of human desire. Then we recognize others. Then we move towards a kind of higher consciousness, and then come to a stage through our action and removing the ignorance, and then we can reach to the level of absolute idea, which we already are. You mean to that?
So that's why we speak of surrender. Sharanagati, what can you do? You are already part of the truth. You don't have to study it. You just have to remove your foreign, what do you want to say?
Anartha-nivritti.
Huh?
Anartha-nivritti.
Yes, you want to remove your inability to understand that, your ignorance to know that truth. So all you have to do is surrender to the truth. You don't have to create it. You don't have to discover it. You don't have to do anything with it. It's already there. Yeah, you are that truth. So that requires surrender. What we're doing, we're going in the opposite direction of the truth. Maya. We're covering ourselves with illusion. We are the cause of our own illusion. because we want this, we want that. That's called desire. Karma. Desire produces karma. Karma means desire. Kam. By desiring, we're always looking for something other than what we are. If we submit to what we are, if we can surrender to what is our real nature, we won't have to want for anything else. The problem is we're thinking we want so many things, but we don't really understand our own self. And to want that, to be that, we don't have to even want to be that. We are that. But we have to give up all this wanting, that karma. And also gyan, knowledge. What do you have to know? You're thinking you have to know so many things. But you have to know, you have to just be this. So Guru is teaching you how to be yourself. That is the purpose of Guru. And to tell you not to go in this direction, that direction, trying to do something other than what is revealing your own self to yourself. That's a function of Guru. And that attempt to accomplish something that's outside of your own self-interest, that is called ego. Your ego, a false ego, leading you to believe that there's something other than yourself which you have to become involved with. So main teaching that we have to learn from Guru is that you are yourself already, and to surrender to that, to be yourself. And don't get caught up in so many other things that you think.
Whereas when you say that surrender, it comes automatically, or surrender comes automatically within you, or there is some kind of practice?
Well, sometimes surrender comes automatically. If we see Guru and we surrender to his teaching, that is spontaneous. Somehow or other we have had enough sukriti in our life. Sukriti means merit, good fortune. If we have that in our life, then when we see Guru, we'll immediately accept, this is my Guru. I want to learn. I want to learn what is what. That's surrender. When Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharmam Parityaja, if you accept that teaching, Sarva Dharmam Parityaja, Mam Ekam, I don't know, that is surrender.
I have accepted you as my Guru.
Yes, that's okay. Wherever we can feel something about making spiritual progress, we can accept, yes, here is Guru. Krishna telling us, if Guru is speaking exactly what Krishna is saying, then that is Guru. That is Krishna speaking. Acharya Mam Vijnanaya, Krishna says, I am the Guru. I come to you as Guru. Because who else can we learn about Krishna except from Krishna himself? The infinite has to present the infinite to us. A finite cannot present. I am finite, but because I have heard from my Guru Dev and I repeat what he says, then that is infinite. I accept that as infinite and true. And try to understand what he's saying also. And apply that in my life and tell that to others. That's all. I have no special qualification other than that I can say what Gita says, that I can say what Guru says. And to have some understanding, proper conception of it also. That's necessary. Many people hear and they have all different types of misunderstandings. That's not good. Because we have so much conditioning conditioning. It's hard to know what is that unconditioned self. By grace, and the most important secret of spiritual life is to do something that is pleasing to Guru. If our Guru is pleased with our service, there we will make very, very rapid and significant progress in spiritual life. It's all about that. It's all about personal, personal relations, and not about us, and not about our ego or anything with our life. It's about personal relations between Guru and Shiksha, the Guru and disciple. There's a personal relation, and between the disciple and Krishna, there's a personal relation. It's all personal. So if we could come to that platform, then we will understand about love, basically about love, heart to heart. Heart to heart connection. That is bhakti.
Yes, Maharaj. I agree.
That's all.
Maharaj,
Yes.
please, authorization for I like chant one song. Śrī Guru Sharana.
Yes. Very nice.
And thank you, Maharaj. And Didi Jayanti. This song is my favorite devotional song. I like invite to you, put your attention word to word in this song. And my personal experience, I had question in my mind. Read this song I read this song, my question or answer in this song is very, very important song. You study a prayer for Gurudev, for open your
54.
knowledge, it's very important song. Sorry, my bad English. Śrī Guru Sharana Padma. Okay.
Wait a minute. Krishna Kesar is going to put it on the screen. On page 54. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes.
Śrī Guru Sharana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma
Śrī Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Śrī Guru
Charana
Charana Padma
Padma
Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Śrī Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Bando Muni Savana
Bandhu
Vandamoni
Savadhana Mate
Bando
Bandhu
Muni Savadana
Savadhanamate
Vandamoni
Muni Savadhanamate
Jahara Prasadevai Evavatori Jayai
Jahara
Prasade Bhai
Bhai Bhavatori Jai
Krishna Prati Hari
Krishna Prabhi
Jaya
Jaya Paite.
Bhakya Shitat Kore Jaitya
Guru
Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya
Chitaite
Citate Kariya Kya
Arna Kore Homane Asa
Arna Kariya Mane Asa
Śrī Guru Charana Rati Asayuta Magati
Śrī
Guru Charane Rati Aise Samagati
Je Prasad
Ye Prasade Pure Sarvasa
Sarvahasa
Je Prasad Pura Sarvat Asa
Ye Prasade Pure Sarvasa
Sarvahasa
Shakundana Dilo Jai Jamme Jamme Prabhu Say
Chakyudana Dilare Janme Janme Prabhu Siye
Prokachito
Divya Jnana Hridaya Prakasito
Prema Bhakti Yaha Holte Admina Bina Sayata
Prema
Prema Bhakti Yayate Avidya Vinasayata Bade Gaya Jara Charita
Śrī Guru Karuna Sindhu Adamayana Ravando
Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adham Jnana Ravandu Lokanath Lokere Jivana Mahaprabhu Karadaya Mahaprabhu Karadaya Deha More Padachaya Yadharmala Saranam Yadharmala Saranam Prabhupada Saranam
Saranilo
Saranamila Abhay Sripad Padme Saranamila
Abhaya Sripad Padme Sharanila
Daya karo hai
Daya kara hai Patita Pavana Shri Guru Deva Daya kara hai Patita Pavana Shri Guru Deva Daya kara Patita Jane Daya kara hai Jaya Guru Deva Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Daya Kara Gurudeva,
Gurudev, Jaya Jaya
Gurudev,
Gurudev.
Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya
Jai
Gurudev,
Gurudev,
Gurudev, Jaya
Gurudev,
Jaya Gurudev.
Jai Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Prabhu Adhikari ki jai.
Jai,
Srila Bhakti Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Mahaprabhu ki jai. All devotees ki jai. You want to say what it means? Do you want to give?
interpretation?
Harinanda Prabhu.
You want to give your translation?
Sí, hay
Please.
los pies del loto del maestro espiritual son la morada del servicio devocional puro. Yo me rindo ante esos pies de loto con gran aprecio y atención. Queridos hermanos, queridamente, es solo por la gracia del maestro espiritual que nosotros cruzamos esta existencia material y obtenemos a Krishna. Ay. Second verse. No desees otra cosa que unir tu corazón a las enseñanzas de la boca del loto de mi maestro espiritual. Por su misericordia se complacen todos los deseos de perfección espiritual. Todo lo que tú quieras se hará realidad. Cuando la misericordia de Gurudeva sienda lo que tú se hará realidad.
Aquel que me ha concedido la gracia de la visión trascendental es mi Señor, nacimiento tras nacimiento. Por su misericordia, el conocimiento divino se revela en mi corazón, otorgando prema bhakti y destruyendo la ignorancia. Las escrituras védicas cantan sobre su carácter.
Oh maestro espiritual, usted es el océano de la misericordia y el amigo de las almas caídas. Usted es el maestro de todo y la vida en este mundo entero, Gurudeva. Usted es el levantador de todas las almas caídas, maestro. Sea misericordioso conmigo y concédeme la sombra de los pies de los que puedan sus glorias ser proclamadas por los tres mundos. Yo, que no soy ningún, me rindo a su persona. Yo me rindo a usted. Todo temor se desvanece cuando uno se rinde a los pies del loto. Por favor, deme un poco de su misericordia, Gurudeva. Usted es el levantador de las almas caídas. Por favor, deme su misericordia. Yo soy muy caído. ¿Acaso no lo sabía? Por favor, deme su misericordia. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Guru.
Jai.
Narottam Tasta. Y
Jai.
So we'll read in English.
Okay.
Yes.
I carefully offer my
So this song contains all the teachings, the most direct and perfect teachings of all of the Vaishnavism. Śrī Guru Charana Padma means the lotus. Charana Padma means the lotus feet of Guru. Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Kevala means only through bhakti. Vando mui savanamate. I will get devotion. The only means of getting this devotion. Sole abode of devotion. Yahara prasade bhai. Bhai means brother. Prasade means the prasad, the mercy. Only by the mercy, e bhava toriyaya, we can cross over the ocean of material existence. Krishna Prapti. Krishna Prapti is the goal of Krishna. The connection with Krishna. Oyate. So here puts it in very straightforward, plain English. Everything is here, right? Sarana Padma means the lotus feet of Guru. That means to connect in the most humble way with Guru. we can get, is the only way to get bhakti. Humbly submitting to Gurudev, humbly surrendering to Gurudev is the only way to get bhakti. Krishna says that's in the Gita also. Bhakti amam abhijananti. Only by bhakti I can be known. It's only by humbly serving, humbly trying to please Gurudev, we can get bhakti. And this is it calls the sole abode of devotion. Of all the teachings of Bhakti movement, all the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Goswamis, all the teachings, Bhagavatam, Gita. This is the secret, most secret knowledge of the Bhaktas. This is the most secret knowledge. By the satisfaction of Gurudev, we can get everything. Yahara prasadebhai. Another song says, by the mercy of Krishna, we can get Guru. And by the mercy of Guru, we can get Krishna, prasade. By mercy. This is a process of mercy, and not a process of justice, of getting, you do something and you get something in return. It's not a business proposition. It's a mercy proposition. Mercy. Mercy is not something you can earn. It's something that is given to you, even though you don't earn it, even though you don't deserve it. That is what mercy is. So this is a mercy proposition. By mercy, we can cross over the ocean. Just like I give the example of drowning in the ocean. You have no chance to get out. You're drowning in the ocean, nobody's around, what are you going to do? You'll simply have to drown and be eaten by the sharks or whatever. Suffer hypothermia. You'll be dead. Simply have to die. That is the material ocean that we are stuck in. If by some mercy, by pure mercy, somebody comes by in a boat, in a ship, then only you have a chance to be saved. No other way. You can't. There's nothing you can do to save yourself. Other people drowning in the ocean with you, they can't help you. You can hold on to a piece of wood as it comes by, but how long will you last? The only way you could ever possibly be saved from that situation if someone comes. That is called mercy. If by some mercy, someone comes. Somehow in the universe, if it is arranged that someone is to come at that time, at that point in the ocean where you are, then you might be saved. So by his mercy, we can cross the ocean of material existence. Only. If we have the good fortune in our life to meet Gurudev, that's the only way we can get out of this material world. That's what this song is telling us. And there's nothing more true than that. That is perfect. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. Mukha Padma Vakya. By the Padma in this case means lotus. By the Vakya means the words from the lotus mouth of Gurudev. Said, make the words from the lotus lips of Gurudev one with your heart. Chitete. Chitete is heart. Kuriya. Make them actual, in your heart, within your heart. The words of Gurudev have to be actualized by us. What is being told here, we have to perform this actually in our life. We have to do this. Not that we just hear and go about our business. These words have to become our heart's direction. What these words tell us, they become our heart's direction, our heart's desire. And we don't accept any other direction from anywhere else. We don't accept the direction of our own mind even. We make Guru's words the direction that we go in. Make it our heart's desire. Do not desire anything else within your heart. Na kariha mane. Śrī Guru charane rati. Rati is taste. So this Guru charane rati is attachment to Guru's lotus feet. We have it. We get some kind of a taste, just like when you fall in love with someone, there becomes an attachment, a strong attachment. We must make this attachment the humble attachment to Gurudev, and humility, charane, to the feet of Guru. We must feel ourselves attached in a very humble way. But it must be a strong attachment of the heart. Rati. Then Rati comes. Ese Uttama Gati. Uttama Gati, this is the best path. So he's giving advice. You want the best path to bhakti, to Krishna prema? This is it. This is it. Getting attachment to Guru's lotus feet. Getting a taste with that love, that attachment. Ye prasade puri sarva. And by such a process, we will get the mercy. That is the mercy already. You've got the mercy. Who has that? They already have mercy. That is the mercy of Krishna, by which all our desires can be fulfilled. And Chakshu Danu Diluse. Chakshu is the eyes, Give me the eyes. Chakshu Dan. You may say, I already have eyes. What do I need more eyes for? But no. Krishna, Guru gives us our real eyes, the real ability to see. Chakshu Dan. You think your eyes are useful to you now? They are useless. You're seeing all nonsense things. You're not knowing how to really see anything. It is Guru who gives us eyes. And that may take some time to learn how to see properly with those new eyes. Sometimes, when a child is born, I heard that sometimes they can heal, they can cure people who have no ability to see. And they give them, they fix their eye and their optic nerve. They have to fix all those parts. But once they fix them, everything is ready. They can't see. Even when everything is fixed properly, it takes time for them to learn how to see. That's a fact. Even the medical profession, they know this. It takes time to learn how to see. And not just you look and you see. There's a process. Janme Jame Prabhu say, and it may take lifetimes to learn that process of proper seeing. And then when that proper seeing is there, Divya Gyan, Hriday, then knowledge comes in the heart. Transcendental knowledge, not ordinary knowledge. It comes when we are ready to see properly. That is transcendental knowledge that allows us to see. We think that seeing is just an eye exercise, but it involves knowledge. It involves your consciousness. But if you have all if you have all mundane knowledge and mundane consciousness, you'll see only mundane things. Once you learn how to understand the transcendental world, then you'll get Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge, and that will allow us to see properly.
Tattva darshan.
Huh? Tattva darshan. See the truth. Prema bhakti. This is how we get prema bhakti. This is the process. Not by any effort of our own. This process, this secret process, not known to everyone, only to those most intimate devotees. They know these secret things about the relation of Gurudev and the disciple. Prema bhakti yohaite. Then we will get that. Avidya vinasha. Vinasha means destroy, avidya. All ignorance will be destroyed. And prema bhakti will come. Like I said before, we are already members of that higher world. But we have to destroy the ignorance that is not allowing us to see that. That is allowing us to see so many other things. And therefore, we are wandering here and there, looking for something that is just there, right within our own heart. Veda Gaya Harachita. The Vedas sing of this process of the Guru and the glories of the process of devotion. This is what all the Vedas are about. Krishna says in the Gita, Vedaisya sarvam aham eva vedo. The Vedas are about me. I'm the writer of the Vedas. I'm telling you about me because you don't know. It's a secret to you. It's hidden to you. So somebody has to tell you what is hidden there. You're seeing something, but you're not seeing what is actually there because that is hidden. That's what Krishna is telling us in the Gita. So many things are hidden in the Gita, even especially this knowledge of Gurudev. It is not to be known by everyone and anyone.
Mahatma Sadurlabha.
Not everyone hears these things. Not everyone knows these things. It's very secret knowledge, only meant for the genuine, authentic, sincere devotees. Then Karuna Sindhu. You heard of the Karna-Dakshay ocean, the ocean of material existence, the causal ocean. Well, Guru is Karuna Sindhu, the ocean of mercy. That's the ocean we want to get to. We want to connect with that ocean, get free from the Karana-Dakshay ocean, influence of the Karana-Dakshay ocean. We are going from one ocean to another. We will become helpless in the Karuna Sindhu also. We're helpless there. An ocean of mercy, because we are completely dependent on mercy and only mercy, and not on our own efforts. But that's the ocean we want to be in, where we're completely dependent on Guru. No effort of our own is required. Adamajanar Bandhu, our friend. Śrī Guru is our friend, is a real friend. We are looking for friends. We don't know who our actual friend is. He's waiting for us. We just have to give our heart there, create our friendship there. And Lokanath is praying, Aha, Prabhu Kodadaya. Please, Daya means give. Give your kara, give your love to me, give your mercy to me. Sharna, I take first shelter of you. I'm praying to you. Please give me your shelter. Please take care of me. Extend your mercy to me. And the mercy of Guru, what is that? It's his service. He gives us a point, a place, something to do, some connection. And we have to take that service up very seriously. That is a chance in a lifetime to get the service of the higher plane, get the service of Guru. One drop of that service is enough to satisfy us. One drop. And without that drop of mercy, without that drop of service connection, devotee is miserable. They can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't do anything, they can't think properly. They don't want to live. Only to have one drop of that mercy, of the service connection with the higher plane, with Krishna consciousness. That is the only thing that will please them. And if they don't have that, they have nothing. So we have to take that service up very carefully. We can't treat it like it's just another thing to do. That becomes a sacred duty, a sacred task. It's more than duty. We have to cherish that connection within our heart, the loving connection, loving service connection. And to be careful. If we blow that opportunity, if we are careless, if we are materialistic, treating it as some kind of material thing, it's a very dangerous, a very difficult, very bad thing. We will lose that opportunity, that precious, divine opportunity. We have to recognize where it's coming from and what it means, and take that very seriously within our heart and treat it very delicately. Our tendency is to be so, what do you want to say, brutish. We treat everything mundanely. That's the tendency. That won't work. That will not help you in your spiritual pursuit. We must be very careful. To treat any connection we have with the divinity with great care and attention. Okay. So everything is here in this song. All right, Ananda Prabhu, you are right. This song contains the essence, the most secret of secret, secret of secrets. Srila Prabhupada told us that the secret of spiritual success is to please Gurudev. That's all. He said that to everyone. Many have listened, many have tried to do that, and they have gotten such great benefit in their life. Prabhupada came in 19 60,
Six.
huh?
66.
56,
No, 66.
66, yeah, 65.
65.
And many devotees joined, and since that time, there are still many devotees that are connected with Prabhupada. Many have left, but also still, after all that time, many devotees still remained and serving Srila Prabhupada because they have taken that instruction seriously. So what other questions you have? That's all?
Are you asking me?
Yes, Mataji. You asked me about desire, about self-consciousness, about desire, and what else?
Desire and recognition.
Recognition. Recognition is a lower stage of consciousness. Honor. We're seeking honor for ourselves. Recognition. Devotee, huh?
Recognition in relation to consciousness.
Like
In relation.
Yes, but there's a lower level of consciousness. It's necessary at a lower stage of consciousness. Necessary, but it's a more undeveloped stage of consciousness. The higher stage of consciousness, we don't require that.
Well then, is there two recognitions? One is egoic, like I need recognition, and two is I first I saw something, and then a long time has passed, I see it once more, and now I recognize it, I remember it.
We need mercy. We need the Lord's mercy. In that sense, we need recognition of the Lord. So to pray for that, the Lord's recognition, that is the higher thing.
Yes.
To pray for recognition from others, that's not so
Yes.
much.
Recognition for others, so that you can move to the higher step.
If you look at recognition from the lower section,
yes, Lord Saxon,
like looking to be recognized by a bunch of frogs, people who are like frogs, or like dogs. That is not much to ask. That is not anything to aspire for. We don't want recognition from that section. We want recognition from the higher section. For the lower, they will disabuse you. The frogs, the hogs, the dogs, they will disabuse it. Jesus once said something like that. He said, if you cast pearls before swine, they will trample the pearls and they'll come and attack you. Pearls before swine. We're not interested in trying to get that recognition, because that will only lead to our dissolution.
Yes.
Dissolution. But to get from the higher platform.
Yes, if you are in a higher plane, you don't need any kind of recognition or any kind of desire.
Right.
So you can move without these things. But for the empirical people who are living within the empirical reality, and when they are moving with a kind of desire, human desire, so they need a kind of recognition, but not the person who is in a higher consciousness. He doesn't.
Higher consciousness, you don't even need recognition. Devotee will pray, dear Lord, you can do whatever you want with me. Just don't let me forget you. That's all they want. That I may remember you, even if I go to hell or if I am in hell. I don't care. I'm not praying for liberation. I'm only praying to remember you and to somehow be able to do some little service. Otherwise, self-interest is absent. It's rather self-forgetfulness. self-forgetfulness on the higher platform, the plane of surrender. Okay. Very nice.
First step of surrender.
Aye. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So Ross, you have some question?
No,
No?
thank you though. It was great to be here and listen.
Okay.
Thank
When are
you.
you coming?
Hopefully in the next week, I'm working out the details when I can get the car and
Okay.
I'm there. Okay. Thank you.
You know, you can also come by bus. Krishna Kesava can pick you up by bus from Port Authority. It's very easy
Okay.
to get here. There's an express bus that comes to Tom's River,
Uh-huh.
and Krishna Kesava can pick you up. It's only 20 minutes from here.
Okay.
All right.
I'll look into that. Thank you.
It may be easier because the driving around here is a little complicated. All the streets have the same names. All right. My Dandavat Pranams to all the devotees. Thank you all very much.
Dandavat
Dandavat.
Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hari Bol.
Dandavat.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Namaste.